What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about kind of my initial thoughts on what NBA 2K26 My Team might look like in terms of the information that we have been given so far. So I am going to be playing HTB's video here in the background of this one, his video on Community Day, just without audio, but it's just something to look at basically as we talk about 2K26. And honestly, I don't want to say I have high hopes for 2K26 because I think that would be inaccurate for sure, but there are areas of 2K26 that I am excited about. There's no doubt about that. Real quickly, I do just want to stop here and look at this. We got a couple of Evo cards, it looks like, that are these new players. I think these are going to be able to be Evo. They might not be. These Welcome to My Team players. Last year they were able to be Evo DeRubies. This year they probably will be as well. Brianna Stewart, Sabrina Ionescu, Kayla McBride, and then Josh Smith and Moses Malone, who likely will be the good ones, realistically being NBA players. And immediately this, as well as the free agent packs that you get just for logging into My Team. While these cards might be decent, and I think you can use these regular current NBA players for 25 games and the legends for 15, it immediately is going to produce the question, which is, WNBA players being integrated into My Team changes a lot of things content-wise. And I think that's one of the first things that does need to be discussed, because I am somebody who is absolutely on the side of WNBA players being in My Team. I think it makes total sense. I'm glad they did it, and I have no problems with it. The concern that I do have, that I think absolutely does need to be broached with the idea of WNBA players being in 2K26, is how that affects the rewards as well as the packs. Because if you spend $100 on a Hoffbox and you pull Dark Matter Kelsey Plum, you're gonna be pissed. If you grind 200 wins in Showdown and you pull Dark Matter Nneka Ogwumike, I hope I pronounced that right, you're going to be annoyed. You know what I mean? And there are a lot of great WNBA players, and I have no problem with the WNBA being integrated into My Team, but at the end of the day, these are not players, these are not gals that you're pretty much going to want to use in your team. So I am of the opinion there are going to need to be ways to work around that to a certain extent, in terms of, if I do a lot of grinding for a reward, I should be getting the option to get an NBA player, in my opinion. And that, if that's in the form of option packs for everything, where you can pick a WNBA or NBA reward, or each pack is guaranteed to have a WNBA or NBA option, that would be what I would hope for. Now, I will say, I do hope we get more specific player rewards next year, where you know what you are grinding for specifically, and it is a lot less of the RNG pack weight annoying rewards that you get, where you have a 100 overall premium pack like last year, but every single time you pull Patrick Ewing or Anthony Edwards, and you're not pulling the Ben Simmonses and Yao Mings out of the 100 overalls, unfortunately. And I just think, personally, that's lame, and I would love to see more of that stuff improved upon. Now, to be fair, I don't actually have very high expectations at all in terms of the game being particularly rewarding content-wise. I don't expect significant improvement from 2K24, 2K25 in 2K26 when it comes to actual content. Is that a Galaxy Opal? Because that glow, not a big fan of it. Now, I will say the walkout animations this year are sick. Not that they matter a lot, but it is cool to see that there are at least much better walkout animations than there were last year. Like, this is pretty cool. You know what I mean? This is a clean-looking, super neat walkout animation, and it's cool, man. Like, I think this is definitely a lot better than what we had last year. Definitely super duper neat. Was that a diamond or a Galaxy Opal glow? I'm actually interested to see. I have not watched this video yet, so I'm legitimately interested to see. Oh, that's diamond LeBron. Okay, cool. I was assuming that was diamond because it was blue, but I wasn't 100% sure. Okay, that's still cool. The glow's a little boring, but I like it. Either way, the thing that I think is going to be exciting about 2K26 My Team is that the gameplay looks to be a lot more fun overall. And while this does look to show, we're still going to have unsellable cards. Is that a surprise? No. Hopefully we get a few more sellable rewards. Maybe. I doubt it, but fingers crossed. It'd be awesome if we do get a few more sellable rewards. I don't really expect us to get a ton of super quality sellable options. I assume that's the Galaxy Opal glow, by the way. That being said, I am still excited about the gameplay in 2K26 because it's going to be much faster. You can see that already. It's a faster game. There's more creativity to the dribble moves, a lot more you can do. The only concern that I have when it comes, and these double walkouts, by the way, are kind of neat as well, but the only concern that I really do have when it comes to the gameplay is that the stamina as of right now, and we'll see that here in the next couple minutes of this video if we skip forward to where he's actually playing the game, which I guess is about to start here in a second. We'll go ahead and skip forward into actual gameplay, but the gameplay is much quicker. this year. It is noticeably quicker. It is going to be, I think, more of an offensive game, but I am a little bit concerned about the way that stamina is going to limit the creativity of the dribbling. That's the biggest thing right now that from what I'm seeing so far is my concern when it comes to the actual gameplay for 2K26. Do I think there could be a lot of fun with it still? 100%. I'm not that worried about the shooting. I know a lot of people are super concerned about the shooting. The way they've done the rhythm shooting this year is just different, and it probably will be nerfed a little bit in terms of how good it is, because it seems like it was a little bit too good at community day. But as you can see, when you actually try to put drill moves together, you get tired pretty fast, even when you're full stamina. So especially in 5-minute quarter full length games, or even 4-minute quarter, like 5v5 games that take more time overall, you're realistically probably going to see stamina potentially be something that people complain about when it comes to the gameplay, and that is something I'm a little concerned about. But if it's too bad, they probably will tweak it. Otherwise, I think overall the gameplay is just going to be more fun. It's going to feel more like a video game, and at the end of the day, a gameplay that is more fun combined with $10,000 a week in MyTEAM, even if the format sucks, which I think the King of the Court format might kind of suck, to be totally honest. But with that format, even though that is the case, I still think 10K a week plus more fun gameplay is going to bring a lot of life into the MyTEAM mode. I think the competitive scene is 100% back. I think you'll see more wagers, more live streaming, just a lot more creativity in general. It's something I plan on getting in a lot more. I want to obviously do a lot of collabs, but there will be a lot of competitive content on this channel. There's going to be a lot of live streaming, like a lot of live streaming. I will be streaming the most that I have streamed since probably 2K22 this year. I used to stream a ton, 2K21, 2K22 into 2K20. I was a really consistent streamer, and I haven't been for the last few years. I've streamed some, but not a ton. That's going to change this year. I'm going to be a very consistent streamer as well. So I'm really excited about 2K25. I do think there's going to be a lot of fun to be had with it. Are there parts of it I'm concerned about? Yes. Overall, do I think the game's going to be fun for 2K26? Yes. Again, the WNBA players, it's a real concern, because if you're spending money and getting WNBA players, that's not a good thing. You know what I mean? If you don't want to get them, like, I feel like you should have the option to guarantee yourself that. It just potentially adds more pack fodder to the stuff overall, which is something that I obviously would not be a big fan of. And honestly, I will say the stamina isn't looking too bad at all here in Triple Threat Park. I think in Showdown it'll be a little bit more of an issue. In Triple Threat Park, probably not too much. I'm excited. I do think the game is going to be fun. And at the end of the day, even if content sucks, a more fun 2K is a very good thing. And I legitimately do think there is real hope for a very fun game overall, and not just playing it because you like basketball. You know what I mean? It'd be nice to play the game not because you like basketball, but instead because you actually enjoying playing the game itself. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, even if content is mid and it's similar to what it's been the last couple of years, improved gameplay is going to make the game more fun for everybody. That's the honest truth, in my opinion. So I'm excited. It's going to be a great year. I'm excited to grind. Are there things I'm concerned about? 100%, but I just don't think as of right now, today is the time to focus on that. We got Amethyst KD as the Pro Pass reward. That's a big name, man. Like, that's something I complained about last year. A lot of big names not having accessible cards. Guys like LeBron or KD or NBA legends like a Kareem or an MJ or somebody like that. Their top cards just weren't accessible. Even like their second to top cards often weren't very accessible or were outdated. It's just, you gotta be a little more, I think, free-flowing with the content. I think as long as the content improves a little bit and the gameplay is more fun overall, we could have a pretty fun year. I'm excited. It's going to be an interesting one, and I'm excited to see how it goes. These WNBA players, I mean, Caitlin Clark kind of hooping there. She getting buckets, man. This is going to be a fun year. Am I concerned about parts of it? Yes. Overall, am I excited? 100%. Let's make 2K26 a great year, man. I hope y'all have fun if you're playing the game. I'm excited to make content on it, excited to stream, interact with all y'all. It's gonna be a great year. Let's make the most of it. I will talk to y'all very soon. Today, as I record this, is Tuesday. I will be dropping maybe another video or two here in the next couple days, but then Friday morning the game comes out. We are locked in. So let's go. I appreciate y'all's support. Let's have a great 2K26. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.